Hey, you guys, we are back to do Married at First Sight, so let's go ahead and get into it.
Keeps it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun and just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, KoEd Ken folks? How y'all doing tonight? Me, myself, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. But anyway, welcome back to Kourtney Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews and entertainment. It's also all about famous rants and jokes. And tonight, we are doing the part one of the reunion for Married at First Sight.
So if you're brand new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit it. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. So it has been 1 year since this last, I guess since they last saw each other on the whatever that was last time. Because that wasn't the that wasn't the Where Are They Now, because they normally do that, I thought, after the reunion. But heck, whatever it was last time. So Camille and Thomas are still married. Yay for them. I knew it.
Yeah, somebody said they weren't gonna last. Somebody we know personally said they ain't gonna make it because of the age difference. Because she wants somebody that got swag. That person, should I call their name out?
If you want to, shall be remain nameless.
Who?
Shall be remain nameless.
Yes, we're gonna let that be. We will talk to her on the phone and tell her she's wrong.
I don't remember her saying that.
She did. Oh. She did several times, especially on the live. They ain't gonna make it. They might say yes, but it ain't gonna last more than a year. Oh, she's wrong. It'll last more than a year.
So Michelle celebrated her 40th birthday. I didn't know that she was 40. They close to 40.
Yeah, I think when she started the show, she's like 38.
Okay. And she looks great. I'm not gonna even lie. Michelle looked good, honey. She knew this reunion was coming up, honey. So she said, "Let me get myself together."
Yeah, she looked good.
But we could tell on the after party that she had already, lost some weight and all that stuff, whatever. And I don't know if these people see what they actually look like on camera beforehand, and they said, "Ooh, I'm like myself like that," because a lot of people always glow up or boss up or look better once the reunion hit. But I guess rightfully so.
David didn't do it.
No, he didn't. He still looked like lumberjack. So M is happily building her family, and
I didn't understand that. She said something about mixing family together.
I guess maybe her family, mixing with his family, side of the family,
that don't make sense. Because you blending families together, that's like you and her, or me and you blending families together.
She didn't say blend; she said bringing. Oh, so
okay, I thought she said blend.
Yeah, building. She said they're building their family. So yeah, it's been 1 year for them, and they still together, honey. Go ahead, congratulations, honey. Congratulations. Even though Brandon is good and extra.
Like you said, the other guy in the picture we posted on our live last week was a different shade of color.
It did, and he had a full shade of hair.
So how can that be Brandon? They still together though.
I don't know. I was just trying to figure something out. It just didn't make sense.
You ain't no Michelle though.
I'm a Scorpio just like her. So hey, like that too. So let's see. She did say that they had their ups and downs and stuff like that, but they still together. And hey, when you get married or engaged like that on the spot and y'all don't fully know each other like that, yeah, then you're gonna go through your ups and downs.
Now correct me if I'm wrong. Now later on in this reunion, I forgot who said it. They were talking about M and her new man. They said, yeah, I didn't expect them to be engaged. They went on a date. The next time they went out, they got engaged. Mm-hmm. You heard that?
Say that again.
That M and Brandon went out on their first date. On the second date, they got engaged. Somebody on the reunion said that.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm saying they got engaged pretty quickly. That's what I'm trying to get at.
We all know that. Okay. We know that by the filming, because it was like so many weeks before decision, after decision day. Then, it seemed like they went out on a date, and then, they got engaged. So we knew that it was a quick engagement. Ike said that he was gonna keep his if he date anybody, gonna keep it to himself. Ain't none of y'all dirty business. Carla is friends. She is friends with Warren. You know, I think she said they text, they, you know, all the things or whatever.
They
And
go out to get coffee together and stuff like that.
even though she had said, I don't want to be your friend, but it, you know, I guess they built such a bond together. You know, she is dating. Warren said he in a relationship.
Yeah, the full relationship. I don't know why they don't bring his woman on.
He was quick too, honey. Get back out there.
It has a year.
It has been a year.
It's been a year.
So Alan said before the show he met somebody. You could tell this story.
Well, did you say he met her? Did he meet her on a dating website?
Swipe right.
So yeah,
swipe
he
left.
met her on a dating website, and I guess they went on one date or something like that.
They went on one date, and then
she wanted a second date. She wanted a second date, and he had to tell her that, you know, he's about to get married because he got on the show. So they stayed in contact, you know, throughout the process of the show. And I guess after everything went down, I guess he called her up and they started dating.
Yeah. So that's how that went.
So he swiped right. Now he swiped right, and he swiped left, and he swiped back right.
I don't know how none of that works.
You don't know how it works?
David said he is happy, honey. Him and Madison happy because he is at his parents' basement, yes, and he moved into his girl house because she got a place for him to shelter.
Do that count? Do that count?
He said, hold up, but I do got investment property. Y'all think I got an investment. I don't know what that means. Can you go to the other state? I don't understand why you do that.
She moved him out, basically. She moved him out of his parents' house to her house. Yeah.
And she said she love it, honey. I'm loving it. So yeah, she said she love it. It's been 1 year anniversary. He treat her like she supposed to be treated and everything, even though he's shacking over her, honey. But that's okay. I'm sure he helped paying them bills 50-50 because he said he got investment property.
Probably 2 shed in somebody's yard.
He probably bought that right before that show so he can tell y'all he got investment property.
I just don't understand.
If you got it, why can't you just move into
It's a trip how she was so hard on Alan. You know, this and that and this and that. Now she gets with a guy. She got to move out of his parents' house and move into her house. And she don't try to change this man. No, not what. From what I can tell, she hasn't tried to change David at all. She don't tell David how to dress. She don't tell David how he need to cut his hair or anything. But Alan, she stayed with. Then again, she probably wasn't attracted to Alan.
Nah, but what tell this man how to change if you don't like what even he changed into? So anyway, Kevin asked David, you know, when, because they came out the gate with this. They came straight out the gate, good. Get it out the way, child. If folks that want to go and log off now can log off. But Kevin asked David, when did this thing heat up with you and Madison? And he said about 3 weeks. Madison said about 3 weeks. It was kind of like they gym visits. She said about 3.5 weeks, you know, and they gym visits and stuff. And I said, everybody keep pointing back to the honeymoon. So, like, if you want to say the honeymoon from that point on, then. But anyway, but she said that, you know, their conversations got deep. She said that she can really truly, she saw herself falling for him. And David was saying, you know, at the honeymoon when they started working out and stuff like that, because they started talking about their spouses, you know.
At the honeymoon.
Yeah, when they started. And a lot of y'all said that's when it happened.
Nah, when he said he found a gym partner at the honeymoon, I said, okay, that was kind of strange to say something like that. And so, yeah, man, I know some people out there, they team David, man, but that's garbage, man. That's garbage, man, the way they move. Look at it.
A lot of them team David because of how Michelle treated him.
Yeah, I get that. We was team David too at first, but you got the right to change your mind. Huh? No, I was rooting for David. I was telling David to leave Michelle. Right, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said I was team David. But after what he did, you got the right to change your mind, man. The way he moved and the way he hurt his boy Alan. Cause the way even on the reunion, they said him and Alan was getting tight.
Yeah. They go out for drinks, beer, they exchange, you know, talk about their situations and stuff like that or whatever. So, yeah, that truly was a stab in the back. So, Alan said, you know, I'm going to play David's advocate. So, when did you decide to reach out to your your
My
friend's wife.
right?
Like when did that happen? And he said that, man, we was going out for beers, we was having conversations, I was talking about what I was going through and you were sharing what you was going through and everything, and I was defending you. Like, even when Michelle was coming out saying, it's a David, da 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 da, man, I was like, man, he not cheating on you, he not stepping out, he not doing none of that stuff.
Alan even said, man, I don't think David get down that way. You know what I'm saying? He said,
even M was disappointed because she didn't think that David did.
Yeah, Alan said, man, I don't think David would move that way. No, I don't think he's doing. No, he's not that type of person. Man, Alan was so wrong.
And then David said, you know what? I wasn't a man for that. I wasn't man enough to tell you that, and I apologize for that. So, I take ownership of that because I was dead wrong for that. Michelle said that she kept going, like, trying to figure it out because she knew that they were lying, and she don't like to be lied with. She don't want to be played with. That's one thing I'm just saying.
Don't lie to me.
Scorpio do not like to be lied to.
I don't think nobody like to be lied to.
But I'm just saying, a person that will go hard to try to find a lie out, that you lied to me in my face, I'm telling you, I done been there. Baby, I done been there. Don't make me to be no fool. Yeah, a lot of people don't like to be lied to, but it's just sometimes certain people may just go a little bit harder instead of letting it go. Now, I wouldn't have pushed as hard as she is because girlfriend still mad in her feelings. She said, I'm not angry that they together. I'm angry that they lied about it. Well, a year later, let's move on.
I don't know, man. You keep saying a year later, man, but shoot, man, you played me for a fool. Sometimes you don't want, like, am I going crazy? And Michelle and David had Madison and David had Michelle think she was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because she saw all the breadcrumbs there, and she was just trying to add them together. She said, I know I'm not going crazy.
That's what folks that cheat, that's what they do, honey. They want to throw that thing back on you and make you, especially David, because he kept lying. He kept lying.
My cousin
kept lying.
Yeah, bringing family members in, cousin. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
So yeah, she was just saying she was just trying to find the lie. But David said, I thought she let it go.
So he said, I continued to lie and lie and lie. Hopefully she will let it go. Come on, man. That's just, you don't do that. So you kept on lying, thinking she was just going to drop it. You digging your own hole, man. Come on, man. You just made yourself look bad, in my opinion.
They show unseen footage of Madison up there. This when they was at that retreat.
Resort, yeah.
The Airbnb.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, then when they was at that little retreat or whatever.
House.
Yeah, with he kicked them 4 cabinet. So she up there with them lashes. Times I'm not involved in that. I don't understand why Michelle bringing me into that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm sick of it. Keep my name out your mouth. Blah 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 blah.
And now, come on, y'all. I'm asking you this too. Come on. After you know what really went down and she's saying all this stuff, don't that make her look stupid?
Yeah, but after she probably got all that, la, 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 la. Remember, that's the day she came out and was like, yeah, we
right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we need to come clean. So yeah, she really made herself look stupid.
She had all that heat on that camera, all that smoke from Michelle. Yeah, keep my name out of your mouth. I ain't got nothing to do with it. That was between her and David. All that time,
and then she turned around. Yeah, I had some. Yeah, it was between us. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Y'all know they said she the shots girl, so she like to turn up and drink, honey. So yeah. So anyway, the unseen footage. So Kevin was like, "Well, how you feel about that, Michelle? That made her pissed her.
That's a word.
It is now pissed her. So yeah, she was already pissed, but it made her pissed her. So yeah, when she saw that, she was like, well, I ain't never seen that before. So in fact, she called me immature, so I'm gonna keep my immature mouth shut and not say nothing about that. But in that back, she said, I want to say, F that, la, 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 la. But she said, no, I'm gonna keep it cool, keep it classy.
And I wish she did do that.
That's the way you feel.
Yeah, that's what I felt. I've been cussed. So yeah, that's why they couldn't have no reunion in a situation like that, man.
What you said, if you was the host, you would have what?
I would went hard on Michelle, on Madison and David. I would have grilled them, man, because this is a brand, Married at First Sight. And now you trying to make a mockery of the brand. Because you cheated, you know?
What would you say for the people that said that the brand already made a mockery of marriage?
It has, but that's part of the experiment, though.
It
This
is
part,
an experiment.
this part right here, the cheating part, it's not part of the experiment, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And like
Not for this one.
Like Michelle said, she said the only thing I would have to say to David was, "You could have waited."
Mm-hmm.
She said it. Michelle said, "Wait 8 weeks. You could have knocked yourself out. That's all you could have done. Just wait." You couldn't wait.
Couldn't wait. Them big, thick, greasy, grubby hands, son. He had taco fingers. So anyway, so Madison said that, I wanted Michelle to talk to me off camera instead of bringing this on camera. Michelle said, no, baby, this is a reality show. Bring it to the camera, honey. We're not finna do what you did in the dark and keep it in the doggone, bring it to the light, honey. That's what the Bible say. So yeah, she said, honey, y'all ain't finna make me seem like I'm stupid and crazy. Bring it to the light. So Madison wanted her little dirty deeds, honey, off the camera. That's what she was really pissed at. That's what she was pissed at.
Who that?
Madison.
Oh.
Madison, she was really pissed at the fact that Michelle brought it to camera.
And you know what? And the matter of fact, you're right, because the only reason why she brought it to camera, the producers had to go in and talk to her.
Wait, is that true? I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, she did all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was 10 toes down.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. That's between them two. What's up? Producers went in there. Hey, you sure that didn't happen?
Yeah, it really did.
It did happen. Then the next scene.
We need to talk.
so yeah, just like that.
Yeah, that's why, because she had said, now I'm skipping some, but I'm just going to do this before I forget. Remember, she said that she didn't want her reputation messed up, her character messed up, or nothing like that. So she said that she really and truly wouldn't have went for David. She wouldn't have went for David if knowing that this wasn't going to be worth it, because she didn't want to mess up her character, her reputation.
When she said that?
You didn't see that? You must have blinked. Child.
Oh, that reputation jacked up. And
baby,
up.
Keep the Instagrammer closed, ma'am. Keep it closed. Carla got her wide open, but keep yours closed if you don't want the hate mail, because they is dragging you by your lashes, the real ones over there on Reddit, honey. They done made every kind of picture post, and picture that they can make, child. So yes, honey, they ain't dragging David as bad as they dragging you, honey, but they is dragging you by your lashes.
I wonder why they give David all that smoke.
They are not cute, because they don't make pictures of them together.
No, I think,
but it's it's a bunch of women. So but they you got to see how Madison treated Allen.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Now David Grubby Fingers did what he did, but his girl went into him. But it's Madison how she treated Allen.
I get that, but I still think it's a bro code though he broke, man. Me and you supposed to be boys, man. You stabbed me in my back. You know, that's something I just can't get over. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Michelle, So anyway, this is a word skip, child. What I mean. So yeah, the unseen footage. Michelle was just saying, she gonna keep it to herself. Madison was saying she could have waited off camera. And Michelle said, no, child, this is a reality show, honey. They pay me to produce. No, I'm just saying, but she acted like that. So Madison said, I don't think Michelle would have received it well if I would apologize anyway. And it came to her. So I don't think I would receive it. She would receive it well, so I keep my mouth shut. So Kevin said, what if she said that she wanted David? Michelle said, well, I would have told her just wait 8 weeks.
That's it.
Boom. I don't want him, honey. You can get him, honey.
Wait 8 weeks, man. And we both said that last week. If David and Madison could have waited till after the show was over, they wouldn't have got all the smoke. Yeah. It would have been smooth sailing for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Madison said, well, what y'all was doing, y'all just waiting 8 weeks. I said, this girl is dumb as rocks. Is she? Like, just light as a feather dumb. Because Michelle threw it back in her face. Well, what was you doing? You doing the same thing, waiting on out with 8 weeks. I was like, girl, what? Just keep your mouth shut. She was like, well, I'm just not gonna say nothing else. That Bravo. Yeah. Not the network, but Bravo. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Just shut it on up, because you sound really, really, really dumb.
Real slow.
Like the stuff that's coming out your mouth, you acting like you weren't in a marriage yourself. You telling this woman, okay, you telling us to wait after then you could have waited the 8 weeks. And I'm telling you, well, why ain't you just gonna end it? David, you could even told David to end it. That was your man, wasn't
Right.
it? Tell him, go and get a divorce. You know, if you gonna do this and say I'm done, then I'll go do it with Alan and say I'm done. But all of y'all waited the 8 weeks to get their little $1,000 a check a episode or whatever they give you, I don't know, and say I'm gonna wait it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that right there shows me Madison had no respect for Alan. None. You know, like you said, she was telling Michelle, y'all just waiting around for 8 weeks. You know, what about your husband,
Right.
Alan? You know what I'm saying? You don't see Alan sitting there?
She forgot, honey.
Is Alan a ghost?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had a husband too. But she probably, oh, you're right, I did have a husband. You know what I'm saying? So, poor Alan. Overlooked once again.
Kevin said, how often was y'all together, Madison? You know what I'm saying? Because we see times where y'all was going, you know, to the gym, staying up late, whatever. She said, well, all the times that I said I was going with my friends, I was going with my friends, except that time he called me transactional because I am not, even though I move like I am not. So she said that time, you know, I said I was going to my friend. I called my friend, then I called David to vent to him. So that was the only time.
You know what? It was so crazy about it. She lied so much. I don't even believe that.
Yeah.
I don't even believe that. You know, I think she really called David right then and there before she called her friend.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Kevin asked them, what y'all think about this? M said, I'm shocked that David would do that. Like, I am so shocked that this right here is even David. And Warren said, you know, it really truly, I told him it's hard to trust David after this, you know.
Just stop lying, Warren, because you
right
hang.
Take a picture.
Yeah, you hang. I love both of y'all. I love both of y'all. Y'all, so look at them rings. I love you both. Come on, if you can't trust this dude, why you hang out with the dude? Stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap.
David said Thomas said he felt stupid at first. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he was saying he felt stupid because he was going to bat for David. You know, but to find out all this stuff came out, you know, it's just put him in a weird place.
Yeah, he's not the only one. Like I said, I think a lot of people was going to bat for David, man, because the way Michelle was treating David. But you gave that power away because you went to the gyms, hook up your sneaky link, and
sneaky link.
Yeah,
baby, I heard you say that. What you know about sneaky link?
I don't know.
You been out here, man.
But yeah, man. So he gave up that power. Then now, to me, you still got some people Team David, but to me, man, I wouldn't trust David as far as I can throw him, man. That's straight garbage, man. Straight garbage.
But Ike, I want to be like Ike and Mike. He over there said, I saw it from the jump, honey. I saw it day one, but I wasn't finna say that. And I seen when they was having this chemistry and all this stuff, I guess at the honeymoon and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he saw that David was changing bit by bit. It was like he said he don't feel he was doing it on purpose, but he really
was trying to conform to what he thought Madison wanted.
Yeah.
And
I guess he said, ooh, I tried to conform to what Michelle wanted, but now because I stayed in my parents' basement and this woman will let me move in her apartment, then I'm wanging my way over here.
And Ike was saying, you know, as long as they happy and they love each other, who gives a hell?
Yeah.
And I think Ike and Alan never liked each other, I don't think.
You don't think so?
I don't think they did. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Ike kind of went in on Alan once before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't think
Alan
they kind
of stuck up for him.
Yeah, I don't think he jived with Alan like that. So he was probably kind of happy to see something like that happen to Alan.
David apologized to Michelle and Alan. Do you think it was sincere?
No.
You don't think it was sincere?
No, man. And my thing, why apologize again? You got what you wanted. Move on, man. No, man. Because to me, to be honest with you, if y'all want me to keep it 100, I think they trying to gloat a little bit, Madison and David. You know what I'm saying? All that holding hands.
Well, they ain't got no friends. You
I get that, man. But they read the room, man. You know, I understand you love your girl, man, but you ain't got to do all that extra stuff. Read the room, man. You making everybody uncomfortable. I don't care. I love you, baby.
They said that they got promise rings. The one was there, honey. He was the cameraman, and they was getting the promise ring because M said, "I see a ring on your finger. Is that a engagement ring?" But nah, it's a promise ring.
Alan, you better watch out for Warren. One try to be the good Samaritan. Good Samaritan. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's an American.
A good Samaritan, and he trying to be the neutral guy, but I think he chose sides already.
For one.
Yeah, man.
One he
come
float
on,
with the
man. You there hang out with this Judas.
Ooh. So Thomas and Camille, let's talk about their time. So now we finna just focus on them.
Good times. I know positivities.
Even though
Rainbows.
sometimes we slid past what they had going on because the other couples had
drama. Cause you call them background noise.
No, you came up with that. That's not nothing I would say. But you
background noise.
But listen, let me tell you, honey, they loud and proud now, child. Congratulations to y'all.
Good for y'all.
Let me tell you something, Camille, I ain't doubt you, girl. That was the other people in it. I ain't doubt you, girl.
I'll be real.
I ain't doubt you like that. You know what I'm saying?
You did kind of go in on. You did go in on a little bit.
Y'all the one said, she wanted a thug. You and Kay, y'all the one said she wanted the thug.
I thought she was trying to change it, man, because she said she called him a square and he had no swag.
She didn't want him to feel like she was trying to change him.
Oh, you're not too innocent on this night, because you can't win on
roll the tape. Production, roll the tape.
You can't win in on her also, man.
Roll the tape.
Like
I got
exclusively.
Your back. I got your back. So anyway, 1 year anniversary they celebrated in London. Thomas knew after a couple of weeks that she was the one, and he knew after a couple of weeks. So yeah, Kevin said it. Kevin said that sometimes it takes a good woman to pull stuff out of a good man. Like he had that little split. That's that young folks stuff, honey.
I noticed that. I said, okay, now Tom, all your breaks, bro. You 40-some years old. You can have them young boy haircuts now, man. Yeah. Like you on one of them barbershop posters. Come on, man.
Yeah, when they head was I want this cut right here.
Give me number 5.
Yeah.
so
yeah, and that's basically what it is. So, but regardless of age or regardless, the age difference, sometimes vice versa. It takes a good man or a good woman to pull the goodness, that people see. I pulled it out of my husband, the goodness. It was there and I just pulled it on out. That deep. Personality,
it was deep.
That talking, all that stuff.
It was deep and sealed off, baby. It was sealed. I sealed off. I castrated it. But you went in there, kept digging around, being nose. What's this? Let me open this. Let me open that. You saw it in there, and you grabbed it, and you pulled all the happiness out. You pulled all the goodness out. You pulled all the positivity out. I said, I didn't know I had all that in me, but she pulled it out.
And you was a pessimist. You still is at times.
Oh, man, I got to keep it real, man. I'm a realist, not a pessimist.
Yeah, pessimist it is. So Camille said, so she said she wasn't trying to drag him or do anything like that or whatever. So, she just knew that it was more to him than, that need to be, give him a little bit more light. So Kevin talked about their intimacy and stuff like that and how they were intimate on camera. She said, you talking about that avocado? And they showed it in his mouth. And so she was just saying, of course, this national TV, they didn't want to get too much, but they do understand that sex is very beneficial to their marriage and their relationship.
Also, I don't know if you said this already. They moved in. She moved into Thomas' house.
I ain't saying you said right here. You weren't listening.
Oh, you said it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you about to say it?
Oh no.
Okay. She moved into Thomas' house after the show. So I don't know how long they stayed there, but they moved out and they got their own place together. So that's a good thing.
Because I guess she was saying they taking them pictures, child, that bedroom, that room.
It's one bedroom, right?
One bedroom, honey. They were taking pictures, honey. Looked like they were crowded just taking the pictures.
Okay.
They go to the couch right there.
Don't turn around.
Right there.
We got barely to turn around.
The toilet back there. So that's it. That's how they took the picture, honey. Like it was just so tight. But yeah, so they got their own place. So now she can have her little own spin and, put her touch on their own place together. Them. So they said that they do conflict resolution very well. So, they are consistent. Thomas was saying that he did have some vulnerable moments on camera and he actually cried more than I think he ever cried in his entire life on camera. So the whole world got to see him cry. And so he said now the age gap, it really don't bother them because Camille is mature and we see that she do look older.
She acts older too.
That Camille is mature, and that Thomas, he may have an old body, honey, but he got a young
spirit.
soul.
Yeah. And like I said, I think the age gap is not a big deal between the two. It's all they always said. Age is nothing but a number. Okay,
that's what Leah said.
Yeah, and to a certain degree, yeah. Okay,
and her age, she was fooling with
right. That's what I'm saying. But at the age they're at right now, age is nothing but a number. It's all about your mental state. Okay, and like you said, Camille, she acts older than what she is, and Thomas, he still has some youth in him. So they kind of meet in the middle.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be all right.
I think a lot of times too, like even the older I got, I still have youthfulness and stuff like that. And I don't think that, so I understand when people are like, oh, I'm young on the inside, but your body may not always cooperate with what you want to do, because I can't get out there and do some stuff I used to do no more.
That's true.
So, but yeah, to me, because, if you got you're cognizant of your mind and you sharp, you still sharp and stuff like that, like, yeah, definitely age ain't nothing but a number.
And now, if y'all saw me earlier today at the dealership, I have my reading glasses on, like earbuds in.
That looked like what they call hearing aids.
Yeah, I'll look at the news. Look at that.
Kept pointing at the news. I said, baby, you crossed over today, honey. I said, why you got them glasses? So I can see. I see what?
I read my phone, man.
I mean, he up there then looking over him like that. And I was like, oh yeah, he truly. But they also talked about Thomas being silly, and she was just saying that he is really silly and goofy. Like, I guess other people don't see it. I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
because he used to have them little jokes and stuff like that. They talked about the baby footage. Child, Thomas done killed the baby, honey, with the elbow.
Dang, Thomas, man. Yeah, man, that baby, man, gonna have.
How you gonna hold a baby down to keep it from moving?
Then again, it depends on the baby. You might have to do that. Now, you got some ghetto babies out there. Hold your butt down.
So, but they also talked about, they can see themselves having kids in about a year or so in the future, but they want to focus on them. I'm telling you, baby, focus on your marriage.
Time, man.
Yeah, that right there come, so focus on your marriage, enjoy, travel, do all the things and get to know each other on a deeper level before y'all invite children into it. They also, they had a little behind the scene footage of Alan. He was talking about, what happened in Cancun. I guess he feels that Madison and David, kind of sparked in Cancun. And Madison and David in the room by themselves, honey, they've been isolated, child. They've been isolated so they can come on. So now Ike and M is finna come on. Now, I really thought this was finna be as the folks say, ish show.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't.
It wasn't that bad. I think they handled themselves well.
Especially a year later, so those feelings not as fresh and, should
And actually, I think Ike did do it better, in my opinion, because he handled himself well. Yeah. He didn't bring the, Ike's gonna be Ike. He's gonna have his personalities.
Yeah. But he didn't walk away.
Yeah, but he didn't walk away, and he,
seemed like he matured.
Yeah, he answered the questions. He apologized to him several times, and go ahead. I know.
Yeah. So Kevin asked him as far as their wedding, how did y'all feel? They felt the wedding went well, you know what I'm saying? They made a good impression. They liked each other and things was going good. It was lit. It was nice. All the energy. But when M said, but yeah, because, I got that warm energy, so I brought it. So that's why I was like, why you had to say that? Like, why you had to say that? You know what I'm saying? I was like, it takes more than two people to
I get that,
bring stuff together.
A lot of people say had low self-esteem. Maybe that's the way you're building herself up.
So anyway, they showed old clips of, when things were going good and stuff like that. M said things changed. Both of them said things changed when they got back to Chicago. So, honeymoons, child, I think a lot of couples do good, except for what they girl named Alyssa and Chris. Oh, so great.
Yeah, even the honeymoon couldn't say Chris for that.
No.
Look at his hand. Look how he rode the boat. I know we had a honeymoon, but look how he rode the boat. He's so aggressive.
So, but
I think he almost drowned out there one time because he's doing the worst for it. Look at him drown. He drowning so aggressive. Drown. So he just Poor Chris. Go ahead.
But most of the couples, they have a good time on the honeymoon because they still coming off of the wedding.
It's like a natural high.
It is, and
Yeah.
then you in a place where
Right.
you got water, the
Y'all having
beach,
fun,
drinks, and all
yeah.
that stuff or whatever. So but when they got back to reality, I guess it was like, this a no go for me. So yeah, the energy changed, it shifted, and everything. Ike said that he was stubborn in some areas. He know that their communication is different. Like Pastor Cal said, one is art and one is science, so they communicate in different ways. So Kevin talked about the housewarming and how he called him aggressive.
Before you get to that part, but I'm glad that Ike kind of pointed out that he said she likes to a lot. She likes to ask a lot of questions. And he said maybe that's the way for her to get to know somebody. I said finally it got through to Ike, because that's some people, Ike might not get to know somebody like that, but that's the way she operates. That's the way she gets to know someone. And Ike finally got it. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe if he understood that at the beginning, maybe they wouldn't be in the position.
That was said throughout. One time, I think they were sitting down with Pastor Cal or somebody. So yeah, that was.
But he probably
it didn't register.
Yeah, it didn't click. So it finally clicked on the reunion. But then again, did it click? Like he said, he wasn't attracted to it.
I really think that, his communication, and he said this, he just not a good communication. You can write that poem or that book all you want, but he's just not a good communicator. So when it goes up here and it's being computed, it don't come out here
why?
And it don't register. Like
I think because his personality. He had this smug like personality. It might sound good in his head, so when it comes out his smug mouth, it comes out smug like,
if it come out, because but I was going to talk about this part, but let me say this. So when he called her aggressive, and Kevin said, well, did you use the wrong words and stuff? And he admitted, he said it was the wrong words. I wasn't saying that she was aggressive. He said, I was just saying that she go after what she want. She got her own business, so she's aggressive in that manner.
Well, I don't know about that.
You don't believe him?
I don't believe him. I just think he got all that backlash, so he had to kind of backtrack. You know what I'm saying? So
you think okay, so this was probably filmed. I got it on my phone, but we'll talk about it on the live Thursday. I think it was filmed like November, December. November, December. So this, I think it started airing in October. So do y'all think that they saw some of it? You know what I'm saying?
I'm starting to think they did. And they probably heard some rumblings of what people thought, and the rumblings that Ike heard he didn't like. He probably heard the backlash after he called the black woman aggressive.
The black woman,
and he's starting to backtrack and trying to clean it up. But regardless, he apologized.
So M said that it was very hurtful, especially in this day and age, calling a black woman aggressive, having your own business and doing your own thing and stuff like that. It is very hurtful to be, called that, because we as black women get called that, child. If we raise our voice up another meter, then it's up to non-black people, it's aggressive. And that's something that we as a people, we as women have had to deal with.
I'll ask y'all a question. I'm a man. I'm ignorant, so forgive me for my ignorance. So why is the word aggressive towards a black woman so bad?
Because non-black people made it bad. Because that's the word they use.
Because, when you call men aggressive, we ain't got no issues with it. You know what I'm saying? Or you call, us aggressive, like, in sports, or on the football field, basketball, we ain't got no issues.
Well, it depends on the context in which it's being used. Right. But just like Alyssa called, he's so aggressive. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a good look. That wasn't, he's a man's man. No, that was, she was saying he's aggressive. That was a bad word that she used. So it's a trigger word, especially for a woman, a black woman being called that, because if we raise our voice a meter, or if we have, stick up for ourselves, then we're called aggressive. When non-black people, women, have the same tone, could do the same
passionate.
thing, and they're called passionate or they just want to get it out. They're passionate about what they have to say. They're not being mean. They have just a lot of passion behind it, you know. But why don't we get that same thing, you know? Okay. So, you know, maybe.
Hey, I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if it offends women to call a woman aggressive, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, you know, passionate or you know, go getter or something like that is probably more appropriate.
Like I said, it depends on the context.
Now, if a woman out there on a basketball court and she trying to go for rebounds and stuff, can I call her aggressive? Is that a good thing? You know what I'm saying? So. When Serena Williams out there playing tennis and she knocking the ball real hard, can I call that aggressive?
Yeah, I say it depends on the context for sure. Let's see. M also was saying too. Okay, so he asked Ike like, "What you want? You know, you dating? What you still look for?" He said, "I'm still looking for Michelle Obama." Not that kind, because they gave me a different kind of Michelle Obama. And he said, "You do know that marriage with Michelle and I was gonna say Michelle and Ike, Michelle and what the Michelle and what the name?
Give me your card. give me your black card.
Michelle and Barack. I want to say Michelle. And
give me your black card.
I want to say Michelle and Obama because everybody call him Obama. That is his last name, not his first. So by Michelle and Barack.
Now, what Ike was saying, y'all gave me a Timu Michelle Obama. I want the real thing.
Baby, if he can handle him, he can handle the real Michelle Obama. Do you see what like this one? Nah, he can handle it. Baby, you not ready. Just tap him on the shoulder and say you're not ready, honey. So yeah, get you one like you said, Timu or Sheen. So let's see. Huh?
No, you said Timu.
So M was saying as far as her dating, you know, when she was dating and stuff like that, yeah, it was very hard for her to date because some guys were intimidated by her stuff and things and stuff like that or whatever. And, you know, even Ike kind of made her feel, you know, like less than because some of the stuff he said. And so he was like, I wasn't trying to make you feel like that. You know, I look at you as being a successful black woman and I definitely wasn't trying to put you down or make you feel no kind of way.
You got to get like Brandon, man. You find somebody got something going on, you latch on to them. You know what I'm saying? And don't let go.
Bring your two children. Yeah. Come on, Jeremy.
Yeah, let me move in with you. I guarantee that's what happened. I guarantee. Think he moved in? Yeah, man. He moved in with M, man. He didn't have his own place. Where you gonna go?
He was on the couch. He said,
right, where you gonna go? So yeah, see, it's a trip. You know, other guys, they might got something going on. They're intimidated. Ooh, she got too much going on. Even though I got something going on myself, she still got too much going on, so I'm intimidated. But Brandon, I ain't got jack going on. And clank, clank. And she's like, I love him. It just don't make no sense. It just don't make sense.
So, Kevin talking about the violating the consent of what Ike said and stuff like that or whatever, and you know how he used those words, and so, and he was saying, first there was a point of the relationship where you know you talking about consent and all that stuff, whatever. She was saying, when she asked him. Like, I'm trying to remember all this, and my husband ain't helping me out.
Well, I'm zoned out. What you saying?
See? And then you ask, I don't know if you said that. What? Get into it. I know you sleeping time, but let's try to wrap this on up. So it was when Ike and they was talking about consent. And he was talking about as far as, because in the beginning, it seemed like that it was some chemistry and stuff like that or whatever. But, you know,
Ike did say he wants to get to know her, Bella, before they went to that next level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when she was trying to do that, he felt at the time they wasn't on that level yet.
Yeah. And that's when she asked him why. And Kevin was saying you had grew cold. It was like she said he had just kind of like got turned off. And he said that he wasn't attracted to her.
Basically.
And I know some of y'all in the comments had been said that he wasn't attracted to her. But I guess at the honeymoon, they was just so high off of energy and, you know what I'm saying, what was in the air. And when you get back to Chicago, you be like, I don't even much like it.
It's like you go to a dealership, you get a new car, you drive it around, you all happy. then you get it back home, and that the sun hit it the right way. Then you say, dang, did I make the right decision by buying this car?
Right.
Now I'm in debt, and I got to make car notes and car payments and insurance. Dang, that was a stupid decision.
Yeah, because you off of
on that high.
Yeah. So he said that he didn't want to embarrass her, so he didn't want to tell her, and she was like, "Actually, you did embarrass me."
Did.
I'm saying, "Chad, you embarrassed her.
Most definitely did.
You should have just said." I was finna do the scene. I ain't finna do that. You know what I'm saying? You show is ugly. Nah, I wasn't finna do it. I wasn't finna do. I'm not saying she was ugly, but I'm just saying you could have just said, "I don't like you." You know what I'm saying? Instead of going through all these ups and downs and changes and stuff, because she said she kept getting mixed signals. I like it. I don't like it. I feel you. I don't feel you.
Yeah, I'm only gonna tell you like this. At least he didn't do you like Chris did Paige. I ain't attracted to you. Let me smash you. Maybe I smash you. I can grow some attraction to you. Still ain't attracted to you. Let me smash you again. That's what Chris did Paige. You know what I'm saying? Chris kept having sex with Paige so he can get that attraction to her.
And I'm sure he saw that episode.
Yeah, like and so yeah.
But yeah,
yeah, man, he should have told that woman that
he wasn't attracted.
Yeah, he should have told her he wasn't attracted to her, saved all this grief and drama, and they could went on their separate ways, man.
Yeah, he did apologize for that, and then Kevin brought up the thing that when you said, "Ooh, with them lashes, I wish you the worst." She said in that moment her feelings was hurt, and I said I knew that. I didn't pay that no attention to her. I was just telling her, "Well, hurry what you got to say so I can leave," and we all could tell that every scene it was like, "Hurry up, what you got to say so I can leave."
I think me personally, I think he did the bare minimum.
This whole show.
Yeah, I think after he shut it down with M, he just showed up enough to keep his obligations to his contract.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
You absolutely right. Because it wasn't much mingling in with the group. All the stuff that they had going on, child. He was at home watching TV, Netflix, and chilling. So yeah, working on that next relationship. But I brought up the fact that it was a lot of stuff behind the scene, a lot that he had to walk on eggshells, so he felt disrespected and he shut down. Said that that really and truly, if she regret the fact that she tried so hard. You know what I'm saying? And Kevin brought it, because you said, I'm going to try that. That's my man. I'm going to go to the arcade, but I'm going to. So she regret the fact that she didn't just shut it down, and just say, okay, this man don't want to go. Let me just stop.
I'm surprised. Well, I know she saw the signs, man. I know she saw the signs.
But she said that she's just that type of person to be committed to the end.
But she changed now.
Yeah.
She changed. As she would say, she's a different person now when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because Brandon show got in there. I just got 2 kids, divorced, ain't got no place to stay, and here I am. Did you say you got a car? No, that was somebody. That's another show. That's another show. That's the other show. There's so many out there like that.
So Madison and Alan, they sit down, talk about wedding day. They had a lot of fun. I'm sure it was, girl. Wherever there's drinks, you having fun. So she said that in the beginning she tried, but she couldn't get out her head. And Kim was like, "What can you get out her head?" I guess the fact that she wasn't attracted to him. Alan said that he never been in a relationship where a woman don't want him to touch her, like she cringed, and it was like he put his hand on her back, and it's like she cringed. Like I'm like, geez.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, ladies, man. A man knows when he's not, when you're not attracted to him. A man knows when you're not feeling him. You can play it off all you want to.
You knew I was feeling you.
Yeah,
How did you know?
I don't know. It's just about energy, man. It's the energy. Like right now, I think you got so close now. When you have a bad day, you can put this smile on. Well, everything's on. Everything. I can tell when your energy's off. I can tell. So it's all about energy. Oh, that's starting to sound like calling now. It's all about energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's what Alan was saying. And I think she was saying that no. Alan said he saw that, but he thought things would get better. And Kevin was saying, "Do you think that that what's her name, Madison, gave it her best shot?" And so she said that somehow she deflected and she kind of threw it back on Alan and stuff like that. Madison said it was it basically was her fault. She feels like she could have been honest, and she should have been honest up front, and just basically told him, listen, we could just be friends and just keep it Gucci.
I just don't see why she didn't do that, especially knowing that she was out there creeping with David.
Creep.
You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and tell Alan the truth. Stop stringing this man along so you can be with the man you want to be with. But then again, y'all could have just waited 8 weeks.
Like they said. So she also said, Kevin said, well, do you think that your attention span was somewhere else, son? In somebody else's garden, in marriage? And so she was like, well, it's just kind of hard to tell, and stuff like that or whatever. She said it was just so much stuff going on. The girls, when they got together, it was an itch fest. So they want to complain about what they got going on and stuff like that. So it's like I was just, my head was everywhere. And she said, actually, I felt like ish for what I did. And kind of putting, things out there and stuff like that. But yeah. So she says she have a lot of regrets and stuff. And Kevin asks, when did this really start with you and David? Mm-hmm. And so Madison said that, they never really hung out in each other's place, because Kevin was like, did you go upstairs to his place? She said they never really hung out. They never hung out in each other's place or anything like that. They bonded in the gym every day.
That might be true, but I don't know. I just don't trust Madison. She lies so much, you had Michelle ask her a question straight to her face, and Madison still lies. So I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to believe her.
Yeah, and David, yeah. Kevin said, what made you finally come clean? And she said, because everything was
the producers did.
She said everything was a mess, she said, and then afterwards, I think that's where she kind of evaded the question too, but she was just saying everything was a mess. And then afterwards, after we could stop filming and stuff, I had to really look and say, well, did we bond over misery? Because remember, Pascal was just saying, is this a rebound?
Right.
So she started thinking about that and stuff like that. She even calling her friends and talking to them and stuff. But she said, that's when she was saying, why would I risk my reputation if this wasn't something real and my character? So Alan said that, he felt betrayed. It was a betrayal. And Madison agreed it was betrayal. It absolutely was. So, yeah. But she said that, she is in love with Lumberjack.
I love David.
With Jerry Curl.
I said, man, you went from stonewalling Alan to falling in love with the Lumberjack.
Well, let me tell you, she went into a man that built some part of his house or did some kitchen or something. A man that had good status. He looked like he got it going on. I can't count his bank account. He looked like he got it going on. He got a nice car, nice place to stay, all that stuff, to a man moving from his mama basement into your own apartment.
That joker crawled out the sewer. Here I come now. Here I come, baby. I thank you for moving me out of my parents' house. Ooh, I got my own room again. I ain't got to worry about my mom and dad calling downstairs. Come get your food.
Right, that's right.
So, yeah.
You hear me? Did you on that phone? So, yeah, all of that. So he got it good. And then he got the blonde, bombshell, whatever he said he wanted. He got all of that.
Regardless of all that, all joking aside, David, you got all what you wanted. You moved out your parents' house. You got the woman you wanted, the blonde woman you wanted. But in the process of all that, you hurt your mom, you hurt your dad. You know what I'm saying?
They were disappointed.
They were very disappointing you.
Hey, I know put them on camera.
Yeah, I know that's your life. That's your life to live. You're a grown man. You live your own life. But is it worth disappointing your parents like that? Especially after they've been on camera and they bragged about their marriage, they bragged about you, they vouched for you, man. They said, oh, he's ready for marriage and yada yada yada. And you went out here in front of national television and drug your parents' name through the mud, basically.
Yeah. Their marriage, you know what I'm saying? Basically because you wanted what they had. And I know Jamie from season 1 was over there in the Instagram on Married at First Sight fan page in her comment section. I know that some people ain't going to agree, unpopular opinion, but that's the basis of the show, to come on the show and get married to find love. I was like, girl, why is you over here? Because the basis of the show is not to swap partners. again, wait after the 8 weeks. It's over. It's a wrap. Then do what you do. Do what you do.
When people start off a comment with unpopular opinion, you know they're gonna come out of left field. Something stupid, something crazy.
Yeah.
So they can be special. Ooh, look at me. I'm a free thinker. I got an open mind. I can got my own thinking. Y'all sheeps over there. Y'all gonna think alike. So yeah. Anyway.
So Alan said that he was hurt, he lost friends, because Madison and David was his friends. So he lost friends because of this. And he was pissed for about a week or two, but he wasn't gonna stay in that place of anger, and he done moved on. He said, "Now I don't see us hanging out together and nothing like that, but because we come around each other, yeah, we cool. So yeah, I wish them well. I don't have no ill will against them." And Kevin asked, well, Madison, you gonna meet his new girl? She said, "I've heard about him, and I heard that he was gonna introduce me to her. So I'm excited, to meet her."
You sure about that, Madison?
I hope Adam told the whole story. She probably wanted to slap you.
That's what I was about to say. You sure about that?
Wham!
It could be a setup. It could be a setup. Hey,
wham!
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, you gotta be careful, Madison. You see, you too gullible, man. Okay, y'all meet your new girlfriend. Straight setup.
So they both wish each other the best. So the ladies, basically in this, I really and truly, they could have put this all in one. I don't know about what y'all feel, but Brandon gonna show out next episode. But they could have put this all in one. And so Camille, all the ladies sit down and they talk, and they just kind of talk about, where they are, and they happy for him. And like somebody in the comments said, I think it was over here, the same ring that Brandon pulled out that store is a different ring than what she wearing now. So maybe that was just
for TV.
Yeah, maybe that was just for TV. I think it's probably the same like carrot type, but it's just a different band. They also talked about too that they didn't see it coming, but they wished him well. They showed clips of Carla and Madison and Camille when she was saying, "Ooh, this grimy. It's just grimy." But Madison said she appreciated them telling her the truth. Carla said that when she saw this play out, and stuff like that, of course she was disappointed, but she also was saying too that when they was out at the club, she kind of seen some stuff when Madison was, Carla was looking for a phone, but Madison said, "I really did lose my phone. Me and David wasn't even, together. I guess he was looking one place, I was looking at another place. So Carla, it was stolen."
And Carla basically saying, she's
Carla. No, car.
Carla.
Drive your car.
Carla.
Why the lure? Carla. You sound like my dear. Carla.
Anyway, she was saying she kind of saw something, but she didn't want to kind of like say it out loud because she probably thought it was a trick of her mind or something. She don't want to put it out there, and she was wrong.
Yeah.
But she kind of she didn't want to overthink it, But she actually saw something there, but she wasn't sure about it. So.
Yeah, Michelle also said that, she, her, because I was like, y'all, let's not keep talking about all this every time they get together. But Michelle said that she was mad at Madison for what she said on that clip that she just saw, that unseen footage, so she mad at her. Madison said, "I apologize, I'm sorry." In that moment, I think she apologized first time. In that moment, she was a little pissed off and said some stuff, but that's not her. I was like, girl, that absolutely is you. You said it. Now, if you would have said that's the drunk me, that's different, but it's still absolutely you. So,
I don't know. Madison just made herself look real bad, man.
But she said she don't want the reputation messed up.
Her reputation is messed up. Her character is jacked up. She did all this on national television. She snuck around. She lied. She stole somebody else's husband.
She lied when she told me she was going on the phone, talk to her friend,
right?
And call her transactional.
So yeah, it's just a bad look altogether, man. So. I'm sorry to say this, Madison, but yes, your reputation is in the garbage right now.
Yeah.
Because, to me personally, I'm surprised Camille still hang out with her. Because it'd be hard for me to trust somebody like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely would be looking at them really like. Michelle was talking to Alan backstage and stuff like that, and she said, I think they just trying to, stunt or show out or put it in our face and stuff like that or whatever. But Alan was like, they trying to shut other folks down or something. But Alan was like, you can't continue to dwell on this, because you got to let this stuff go. Basically, you just got to let it go. So David and Michelle, they're talking, they bringing them out and stuff. And so David said that he disappointed a lot of people. He disappointed his folks, his mom and dad, all the stuff he did. His family then brought cousin Denise in the chat. She said, I got nothing to do with that. So Michelle said that she couldn't get over the fact that they lied to her. I don't care nothing about them being together. If they happy, they happy. But it's the fact that I just could not get over the fact that he lied to me. And then they played the clip from when he was talking about, I'm in my mama's basement. He's showing her all the things. She said, I just couldn't get over the 40-year-old man in his mama's basement and and not having none stuff on his own. So
guess what? Guess who got over it though?
Madison, come on, basement boy, come on. Mama got a home for you, baby. Mama got a home for you.
She got over it quick.
Yes,
boy.
She did.
She said, come on, baby, I got you. You ain't got to. Matter of fact, quit one on the job. I know you got 2 jobs. Quit one. We're going to go out here and get this investment property. You can go ahead and work on that.
That lie.
I'm just saying. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I wish when he said it, I said, why you even threw that out there?
Why he threw that out there? It's probably in his folks' name.
He probably said, I'm doing something in my life. Mom, Dad, I'm going to grow up and be somebody.
At 40 years old. So, but Michelle took him, honey, because what they say, somebody else's trash is another man's treasure. Yeah. So she took him and, he was saying that, he got caught up in his feelings with Madison and, because Michelle wasn't giving him what he wanted. And so Michelle said, she not angry at the fact that they together, but because he lied. So, she said that, and she was also saying that Madison acted like my friend and stuff like that. And I'm over here saying, and, saying all this stuff. And they show clips of that where, she was talking and saying, he text somebody else and man said, who did that? Like that portion of me.
Yeah.
Who said that?
That's what I'm saying. Now you go back and look at them old clips when them together, the women, and Madison just sitting there like a bump on the log, knowing what she was doing was dirty and grimy, as Carla would say. And you don't say nothing.
Because how ironic is it? Let's be thinkers, put our thinking caps on. The day he sent that text and said, I want to eat you up, her phone got stolen. You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
So was it because, I sent it to the wrong person? Well, let me say my phone got stolen. Let me throw it in the trash or something. Say it got stolen. So I would have never known that text was sent to me.
Right.
I mean, no, it was actually sent to Michelle.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me take your thinking hats off because that was why I was on the wrong path.
You told us put our thing. You need to put your thinking cap on. Come and tell us to put our thinking cap on. Yeah. You way off base.
Just put your shower cap on, child. Let's go to bed.
Just go ahead and put your bunny on. Run out the Walmart in it.
It was sent to Michelle, not Madison. My bad. Oops. But anyway, so she was just saying that she don't think the timeline's matching. Now Kevin, same way. I think it's some. Yeah,
Kevin said that.
Some ain't timeline in it. It ain't right.
I'm trying to figure out. Does it matter now? Does it matter?
It really don't.
What's done is done. They together. They cheated. They lied. Does the timeline matters now?
Yeah, but like I think Michelle, somebody said it, but yeah, it's the reunion. All this gonna come out anyway. So yeah,
niggas go ahead and say it, man. Shoot, man.
Kevin. So yeah, Kevin said he asking about the want to eat you up. And then it was like, that's a lot of days, y'all was spending together. You sure ain't nothing happened?
That's the only question I want to know. Did y'all smash while y'all was married to the other people? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Y'all was coming home late and stuff like that. And were y'all together during that text? I want to eat you up. Was y'all together? Because that sounded a little sexual to me, honey. Sound a little sexual to me, so it's gonna be a to be continued. I would say to be. Y'all could have did it all right here, honey. Gave us an extra 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, they said we're gonna do one more part 2, so we can bring Brandon on, so he can steal the show and be all extra. I need a wife before I leave. Marry me right now, cause I'm not gonna leave without being married. I said, bruh, stop it. You acting like a diva.
And then some gonna trigger Ike and he gonna walk out. I'm like, dang, he had done good by not walking off. Pascal or somebody say something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna see Brandon. I said, did Brandon sign up for this show? I just want to know. Has he been on other reality shows? Y'all ain't did y'all research to see who this man is and where he come from? Because he just be.
y'all gotta keep it 100 with us, man, because this is the first time I've seen a boyfriend or a girlfriend on this show this much. You know what I'm saying? Because they giving Brand a lot of airtime. A lot. And he's loving every minute of it.
And if y'all seen our live from last Thursday, then y'all will know what we discussed and what we found out and what we talked about. If you haven't, go and see there. The chapter's in there so you can go straight to what we talked about. So, yeah.
I'm not Pastor Cal, marry us right now. I'm not going to leave here without a wife. She going to be my wife. Baby, I said, bruh, really? Really?
Way too much. So I don't know what he gonna do, honey, once this show over with, honey, because I'm sure he in the street signing autographs right now.
He probably him gonna have some trouble and they be on some show on BET like marriage boot camp. Marriage boot camp, we need to get
he gonna find another way to get back on
right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get at. He's gonna try to figure out another way to get back on television.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. And I don't know if they are contractual to say they can't do anything for so long.
This joke, he gonna find something.
But forgot he wasn't in the country.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He wasn't even in the show for real.
He's a free agent, so he can go do anything. I gotta find something to get on. Bam little fiance. That's what he gonna be on.
So I guess he said, this ain't the last of me. So he had to go out with a bang and ask Pascal to marry them right there. So yeah, he be doing a lot for them cameras, child. He got a taste on it. He liked it. Yeah. He liked it. So all right, you guys, that's all we got. We will see you guys on the next video, which will be our live on Thursday. Make sure you check that out. Y'all come in with your comments, all your stuff. And if you want to be on camera, I'm going to drop the link and just behave yourself. All right. So see you guys. My husband is tired. He needs to go to bed. I appreciate him so much for being the hard worker he is.
She been on me today, y'all. She been on me. I work hard. I get up early in the morning, come home late at night, working hard.
He don't work he don't leave out early in the morning, come home no late at night. Let me tell you something. I asked him to bring 3. He always get bottled water out the refrigerator, right? They all around the house, but he never refill them up. So I have to always.
Why should I do it when I'm at work though?
When you're at work?
Yeah, I'll be at work.
So you somehow magically come from work and take your hands and you get a bottle of water and then you go back. No, you have your little grubby thick fingers like David and you go in there and get a bottle of water and you see, oh, it's low. I'm taking the last one. I'm taking the almost last one. Let me go and get down there.
If you don't see no waters in the refrigerator, why can't you walk your little happy tail down there and bring some water up?
Because I do that every time. Ask me how many times have you brought water up? I know. You don't have to think hard.
Yeah, several times.
Several out of those years that we've been getting them. Okay. All right. Then let's move on. See you guys. Love you guys.
Camille, David, this is what you gotta deal with when marriage life right here, man. Married life. It ain't for the weak, brother. It ain't for the weak.
So we will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
For God first.
Deuces.